So, Divine Feminine, I wanted to do a different reading for you than I did for the Divine Masculine because I got this new deck, and there's this one tarot reader that I watch, and she always uses this deck, and it's so nice the messages that come out and the way she explains it. But it's called the Hidden Oracle Truth deck, and I just want to do for you how does the person on your mind feel about you? How does the person on your mind feel about you? That's the question I'm going to ask. And also, I just want to say a side note, because this is a Divine Feminine reading, and this is important for you guys to know if you care about your hair and having it like super healthy and thick. So I kept my hair, I didn't dye my hair for a couple of years, and I was just keeping it like black basically. But I bleached it and it's blonde, and I did this about like almost a year ago now, and it's just starting to grow out, and I like it when it does like that half color, like when it goes like auburn almost. I think that's what it's called. But anyways, I've been taking biotin for the last couple of years, and when like I had my kids, like my hair fell out a lot, like I lost a lot of hair, and I've always had thick hair. But after when I had kids, like fully took my hair and my hair started thinning. But ever since I started to take the biotin, it's like even though it's bleached and everything, my hair doesn't feel damaged at all. Like I didn't put the oil in it, so it's kind of like frizzy. But my hair is full. Like I'm taking raw biotin. They have better biotin in Spain than what I had in Canada, and it's literally, my hair is so thick, so full, so long. I'm not wearing extensions. This is all natural hair, and this is literally from taking biotin 5 ml. So if you're, I don't know, I don't really believe in putting hair products that to make it grow and stuff. I know there's a lot of natural recipes out there, but literally, I think that the only way your hair can truly grow is if you're getting to the root of it by eating something to grow it, right? Like when you're just putting products on your hair, like your hair is, I don't know, I just don't think that your hair can grow from those products. Maybe they work. I don't know. I can't say for sure, but I think that when you take something, like a biotin, like a natural supplement, then it literally helps because it's like getting to the root of it, if that makes sense. Anyways, so that's just a side note. So let's get into the reading. So a bunch of cards flew out, and the first one was, I feel you even though we are apart. So this is signifying that this is a connection that you're in separation with. I don't know how long the separation has been, but you're in separation with this person, or you live at a distance from this person, or whatever the case may be. But they feel you even though you guys are apart. Even though, or maybe you guys are together and just whenever you leave them, they still feel your presence near them. But I think this is more of a separations, and they feel you when you're apart. That you guys are energetically connected. You're connected in the 5D. If you're not connected in the 3D right now, you're still connected in the 5D. And if this is a twin flame divine connection, you guys have a red thread where you feel each other. You feel what the other person is going through. When they're going through something intense, you start feeling it on your side. And vice versa, when you're going through something intense, they're feeling it. And when you're in a positive mindset, you can send them that energy through your red threads, sending them healing and positivity and praying for them. And that will help them overcome their situation as well. And then they have this feeling towards you. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So they feel that you were a distraction from their pain. And maybe they were to a degree, like maybe you both were going through painful situations and you were coming out of something toxic and painful, and they were your distraction. But it doesn't mean, that doesn't have to be a negative thing. That could be a positive thing, that they were healing you. They were making you feel full. They were making you feel what healthy love feels like, and you weren't used to that. You were used to toxic love from what you just came out of. So it's like, I think both of you guys were a distraction from each other's pain. You guys went through so much pain in your life that when you guys met each other, it was like magnetic, it was electrifying, and there was an emotional bond as well. So it wasn't just chemistry, it was emotions that you guys felt for each other, the conversations that you had, the way that you gave love to each other. So it's like, yeah, you were a distraction from your pain, and you were also healing each other's pain, because you guys showed each other what love was, what true love is, what they say in fairy tales. So you might have been a distraction, but that's not all you were. right? Like, that's not all they were to you, and vice versa, that's not all you were to them. And then they say, I lost myself for a little while. So this could mean a couple of things, is that they either lost themselves in you, and then that's what scared them off, that like, oh, this is too much, too quick, too fast. Because usually divine connections, they go from 0 to 100, and that can make the person feel like they lost themselves for a little bit. And then it could also be that they lost themselves in the sense of they were not thinking and consumed with their pain anymore, that they lost themselves for a little bit. They could be free, and they could lose time just by spending time with you, and when you weren't with them, by thinking about you. Lost in the memories of you, lost in that feeling of what you guys had together when you left their place or whatever, right? Or now that you're not together in separation, they lost themselves um, thinking about you. And then also it says that if you're in separation, they lost themselves for a little while. They lost what this connection meant to them. They lost the feeling of it, and they still probably are in a place where they feel lost, right? They feel lost, that they're not in contact with you, that with you they were being their authentic self. They might have been wearing a mask to a degree, but there were so many moments where they were vulnerable and playful and who they're meant to be. So yeah, this could mean a couple of different things. And then this one. So this again tells me that you guys are in separation. And this says the timing just wasn't right for us. But what they don't realize, and I think that you've had this perception as well, that the timing wasn't right, because you guys both probably came out, either one or both of you probably came out of toxic relationship, and you guys jumped in so quick because the feelings were so intense. But the timing wasn't right, because you can't just jump into a relationship after you've been in a long-term toxic relationship and you haven't healed stuff from your past, childhood trauma, all these things. If you haven't had this spiritual awakening and gone through healing, and you meet the love of your life, then both of you guys will just ruin it, because the timing is not right. It's too fast, too quick. So it's like the divine basically ripped that connection apart before it went on for too long, and you guys actually ruined it to the point of where it's not irreparable, where it can't be repaired. So the divine's like, no, I need to separate this connection. I brought you guys together to show you what love was, so that you guys could trigger each other for the spiritual awakening, but it wasn't the right time for you to be in union and to be a committed relationship and have your 10 of cups and all of that stuff. So they're starting to realize that the timing just wasn't right at that time, but they're getting to a place where they're like, oh, the timing it can be right, like, and you feel that too, where you're getting to a place where the timing can be right. It may not be right now, but it's getting to that place as you guys go on your journey, that yeah, that it was just the right person, wrong time, but it doesn't mean that it has to stay like that forever. And then the next one is, I hope that you can forgive me one day. And I think this is a double thing, is that you feel that and they feel that. Like, you hope that you both can forgive each other for the mistakes that you made within this connection. And also they feel like they hope that you can forgive them for the silence, for the ghosting maybe, for the separation that has gone on, and for the lack of communication. And vice versa, you hope that they can forgive you for not trusting their love and not believing that this connection was something that was that deep and that it held so much weight. You thought that, no, this person can't possibly love me because of the trauma and everything that you've been through, right? So you both have your part on how you see forgiveness, and they really hope that you can forgive them for they're not seeing the meaning of this connection and treating it like that it wasn't special and it wasn't unique, because if they could let it go, then they didn't see what this connection was worth either. So both parties didn't see the depth of this connection and what it truly meant. So yeah, I hope this helped, and I hope you got to see what this person is feeling about you.